Go.
Terran definitely Imba.
Terran definitely what?
What? Imba.
Okay.
All right, so here we are in the second game of our finals match of this AHS Gaming Open Tournament. We have in the bottom left, winning that last match, the green Zerg player. His ID is
FSMutalisk.
all right, and in the top right, we'll see what he does this time to try to climb back into this match, losing the last map. The orange Terran player, his ID is
Obenstein.
all right. Little name display there and production tab, and we are good to go. So we've seen it before, perhaps even from Obenstein, but cheese in the second map when you won the first one. Will we see it from Mutalisk?
No, we won't. From what we've seen so far in this tourney from Mutalisk is he has the same opening every game, and then once he sees what his opponent is doing, he reacts to it.
Mm-hmm.
That's when you see that's when we've seen the Baneling busts, is when he sees something, Terran is being very greedy and takes a really fast natural, or tries to get a really fast Mutalisk, and then he turns on it. I don't think we'll see anything real cheesy unless we see it because of something the Terran player is doing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so the Terran player is playing more standard this time, going barracks first.
Again with the fast gas, so he is going to one base for a little while, and he's not blocking off his wall with that barracks.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm wondering if we're going to see a little bit of a 2 racks pressure early on, possibly, or a bunker rush.
Yeah, I mean, it might even be something like Marauder Hellion all in. The 13 gas works well for that, so that's not out of the question. He could just want to expand from here. That's also possible. Obviously, well, taking out of gas after 50, so he just wants a reactor, but not going to have a factory follow-up.
No, he pulled the SCVs.
So might be just maybe a reactor expand. I mean, I can't imagine him trying to put on pressure with just a reactor. No. So I guess it's got to be a reactor expand, and I don't think he's going to get that.
Yeah, that was one of the things I forget who initially said, but when they put the overlord speed was, I think it was Artosis that said, he was really sad when they added that, because in previous games you would see all these early game battles where like, oh my goodness, is the Overlord going to escape? But now it's like, oh yeah, he's going to get out. No problem.
Clearly he's going to get out. He only has to go across half the base and there's only one Marine. He's fine.
Oh, yep, so there's going to be a reactor expand.
Yeah. Okay, so nothing too crazy here. It's a little unorthodox. But, I guess I'll have a slightly later expand and a, slightly more Marines than a standard 1 racks FE. So, okay. Fair enough. So how do you react to this if you're the Zerg? Well, okay. We know how Mutalisk is going to react. Baneling bust. Right? You say he sees what the Terran is doing and reacts. What he really does is sees what the Terran is doing and then Baneling busts.
Well, I will say I do like this call from it. Let's see. Did he see when he poked up? Okay, he did see that he's trying to expand off of this. I doubt he was able to click and see that was a command center just because it was the very big old beginning of it. He should recognize the size of the square, knowing that's going to be a command center.
Mhm.
But the big thing is 3 supply depots at the front. You run 5 banelings, 6 just to be safe, into that middle supply depot, and all 3 of them are going to go down.
Yeah.
They're going to go down. So even if you don't do a lot of economical damage, taking down 3 supply depots, that's going to set the Terran way behind. There's probably a supply block.
Yeah, I mean it's going to supply block him pretty hard, and a good spread on these Marines. You know, maybe he'll just let him through. Nope, not going to do that.
No.
And spread is actually going to work against him a little bit here because it's only Zerglings at this point. But pulling the workers very quickly there, very smart. You know, the Banelings are all dead, no rush, no worry there. But not waiting until all your Marines are dead, which is a mistake a lot of players make, I think, is
Yeah.
you know, pulling the workers late. This was actually a TVP, but I was watching Marine King, and this Protoss had what looked to be a great immortal timing against him, because Marine King was being extremely greedy, had gone up to 3 bases already, and he managed to hold it off.
It's just wreaking havoc on those SCVs.
Oh man,
That's it.
GG, there you have it. FSMutalisk, our AHS gaming champion for the evening. So congratulations to Mutalisk, and also to Obenstein for even making it to the finals. And thank you to all of our players and those of you who are watching. Any thoughts?